Hey everybody, it's time for another weekly tarot reading for the week of December 15th through the 21st. I like to call these quick hit tarots. We dive in to get an essential message for your week ahead. It's tarot for busy people. Everything is time stamped. Let's get into it. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back. So awesome to see you here. Just quickly for our astrological week, I have already put together a full moon in Gemini video. You might want to check that out. I will leave a link to it in the description of the video in case you missed it, you didn't see it yet, because that full moon energy, which is happening on Sunday the 15th, is kind of carrying over. You know, it ripples out over the upcoming week. We also have Mercury going direct in the afternoon, Eastern time, 4:02 p.m., I believe, give or take. I might have gotten the time wrong, but in the late afternoon on Sunday, Mercury goes direct in Sagittarius. Hallelujah. Okay, great. So things are starting to clear out. Things are starting to, shift towards maybe a greater sense of calm in this week ahead. If I had to pick the best day of the week, I would say maybe Friday, when Venus in Aquarius is trining Jupiter in Gemini. So there could be just some good, positive flowing energy. There could be some lucky energy with love or money. That might be a good time to have a first date or go on a date or push your luck in some way. And then, of course, Saturday is the solstice. So we're going to get into a quick reading for each sign. Really keep your radar on alert, because very soon my year ahead astrology book is coming out. I've been leaving little excerpts of it in the community tab if you want to check those out. Get you all excited for 2025 energies. It's going to be very interesting. This is the most comprehensive, blockbuster, amazing guide that I have yet written for the year ahead. So I'm super stoked about it and can't wait to share it with you. It is coming very, very soon. So stay on the lookout for that. All right, let's get into your readings. All right, Aries, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, December 15th through the 21st, our quick hit tarot. Aries, a message for the Aries peoples. A Seven of Swords, a Page of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay. So there may be something that comes out of the woodwork at this full moon, or you're dealing with the aftermath of a surprising revelation at the full moon. Okay, because we have the Gemini energy here with the Lovers. We have the Page of Cups, which of course is a surprise energy, and the Seven of Swords. What the vibe I'm getting from this is secret admirer. Is somebody who has been kind of yearning, burning, pining for you in some way, may reveal themselves, may reach out and say, hey, let's get together. But I mean, this could be, remember, always apply the energies to your life. This can be something, it doesn't have to be, romantic, although it could be. But it could also be something in a business sense. This Gemini is your third house of writing, speaking, teaching, networking, sales. So again, I'm getting a feeling of something coming out of the woodwork. So something that has been behind the scenes, that has been hidden, gets revealed and offered to you because someone really digs your vibe. So it could be like, hey, we'd like you to write this blog post. Or, hey, can you head up this marketing team? Or, whatever. Again, writing, speaking, teaching, networking, sales. We've been watching your progress. We want to hire you on our team because you're the best salesperson. We've been watching what you're doing with that other company, and we want you. So, I mean, apply the energies to your life. But there could be an interesting choice also. If this is romantic, it could be something like you're just minding your own business. You're minding your own business, Aries. And again, something comes out unexpectedly. A person reveals their feelings, and then you're left with the choice of, well, what do I do with this? Because you know what? I'm okay being single. I'm fine. I don't need drama. Okay? Maybe you want a little drama. I don't know. Apply the energies to your life. But it's interesting. So there could be some sort of choice in the making here. But I don't feel there's anything negative. We have to always look at things in context. Okay, if I had some other card with this, then I'd be like, okay, maybe not so great. But a Page of Cups, it softens it, right? And it is something sincere. Now, maybe, if we want to get nefarious, we want to get, like that about it, we could say that maybe somebody is a little insincere. Maybe there is a method to their madness of approaching you in some way. Maybe they're coming off as sweet and innocent, but maybe they have a hidden agenda. Only you can determine that. So, but that is not what I felt immediately. Okay. But again, general reading here on YouTube. So just, make a wise choice. You don't have to rush into anything. But I think something interesting will get revealed that you will need to make a decision about. And, it could be the start of something interesting with this Lovers, And you, of course, have had the Mercury retrograde to think about your life, the direction you're heading in, because Mercury's been retrograde in Sagittarius. So maybe, timing is everything. You are maybe ready for whatever the universe is bringing you with something that has been previously hidden. You've rethought it and you're like, you know what? I am ready to jump into this new liaison, whatever it might be, this new partnership, this new business arrangement, this new love affair. I am actually ready. Are you ready? Taurus, what's going on for you December 15th through the 21st? Your quick hit tarot for the week ahead. Taurus people, let us see what is happening. We have a Six of Swords. You are moving on. Page of Pentacles and the Moon. Okay. This full moon in Gemini is haunting the readings already. Aries just got messages about the full moon. We have Gemini here. We have the full moon here. So definitely go watch the full moon reading if you haven't already done so. But this is what I am feeling. You don't want to, go from the frying pan into the fire, so to speak. Okay. So I feel like with this Mercury going direct, with the full moon revelations, like you are in the process of moving on and releasing something. But I don't like this over here. It's like you did make up your mind. You're like, okay, I'm moving on. Page of Pentacles, that is your energy, the Pentacles. I decided this. I take my steps forward. I'm mentally releasing baggages. I am moving on. I feel good about my direction that I'm going in because it's the Pentacle showing up. I feel solid. I feel grounded. I feel like, I got this. And then we have the Moon. So I'm feeling that two things about this. Maybe somebody is trying to suck you back into a situation, or all of a sudden your doubts and fears are kind of rising up, like the creature from the Black Lagoon here, rising up to kind of suck you back in to emotional confusion, because we have the water here and we have the water here. So this is very normal. When we really cut a tie, we cut the cord, we make a decision, and we're like, okay, I got this, I'm moving on, It's only natural to sometimes have doubts, to sometimes feel like, wait a minute, and feel like you're going to backtrack. It's okay. You can feel like you might get sucked back again, but don't get sucked back again. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm mixing all my metaphors here, but frying pan into the fire, you already made that decision. Why are you going to like go back again and put yourself back into that situation? So that's what I am feeling. So really tread carefully with that. Remind yourself, here you are looking at the Pentacle, remind yourself of what you really do want, how your feelings, your concerns, your requirements, your values are the most important thing and what's right for you, and not somebody else's emotional manipulation and dramas. Because there is something, Moon is always about cycles. And it seems like you're trying to break a cycle with something. This could even be something that you do that's bad for you, that you have been trying to break the cycle from. And I feel like you are resolved, but then the pull of this, the Moon is tidal, right? It pulls us. It's emotionally tugging. It's pulling you back. So that is the energy to be very aware of in the week ahead. to not get sucked back into the creature from the Black Lagoon's energy that will just consume you into this watery pit. Okay, so just don't do it, Taurus. All right, Gemini, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead. December 15th through the 21st. I'm just laughing because I can see your full moon right from where I'm sitting. It's right there because it is dark. I mean, it's only 5 o'clock. I'm filming this, but it's dark. I see your full moon and it is really bright and shining. And I just had the thought, well, what if I go and stand out on my balcony? Will I see any UFOs like flying? I mean, drones. Will I see any drones flying across the moon? E.T. phone home. That's what I feel. Oh my goodness. All right, Gemini. Let's see what you need to know for your week ahead. Enough silliness. What do we have? What is this 5 of Cups? What is this 9 of Swords? What is going on? Oh, but then we have a Magician. Thank God. Okay. So, all right. I think this full moon, because remember, this is for the week, and your full moon starts the week. Watch that video that I did on your full moon. But you're coming out of like an energetic hangover from your full moon. This is only normal when we have our personal full moon, when it's in our sign, our sun sign. Like, it's only very normal. So you're just coming out of a little bit of regrets, nostalgia, kind of, the full moon feelings. That's what this is. The 5 of Cups, 9 of Swords. Okay. If you're feeling tender about something, don't do your usual Gemini thing. I counsel you, Gemini, don't be all like distracting yourself. Feel your feelings, let them go, cry a little. It's okay. Nobody has to see you. Nobody has to know. And then you can come back and be your bright, bubbly self. All right, but really, allow your feelings to surface, let them out, and it's okay, right? But I think what this is, that you're having this like kind of, like I said, emotional hangover, emotional clearing of energy so that you can reset. Here's the Magician. This is the power card, right? This is like, I am feeling good. I am feeling on point. I'm making things happen. I'm claiming what I want. Universe, summoning it from the universe. Okay, so it's all right. It's okay. Your ruling planet, right, has been retrograde for the last 3 weeks. Again, emotional, mental hangover. We have emotional hangover, mental hangover. All right, you're moving on. Moving on this week. Clear out the emotional and mental debris and get back your power. Not that you're powerless now, but you know what I'm saying. It's the reset. You're having this powerful reset moment. Of regeneration, reinvigoration. And this week would be a good time to journal, absolutely. And it would be a good time for you to sow the seeds of something that you want to create over the next year. The Magician for me is a year-long energy. So, until your next full moon, which will happen in next Sagittarius season, so in a year, plant the seed. One thing you could do, and start something this week. One thing you could do is write a letter to your future self. This is very Gemini writing. Okay, write a letter to your future self of where you see yourself a year from now. What are the things you have accomplished? Where are you living? What are you doing? What happy things have happened for you? Etc. So write it from that perspective. Your future self is writing back to you and saying all these great things have happened. That would be a fabulous use of this energy to kind of restart yourself and get ready for your year ahead and what you want to create and what you want to have happen. Okay, because it's a lot. This is a manifestation energy, the Magician. So you could really have a surge of power and energy in the week ahead after this. But let yourself go through this. Don't stifle it down. Don't push it down or push it away. Feel it and free it. Move on and get back to business. All right, Cancer, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, December 15th through the 21st. Cancer peoples. All right, let's see. Cancer, let us see. Oh, we have some Temperance. And we have the Devil. Oh, delightful. And we have the 4 of Swords. Okay. Okay, so you may be dealing with some chronic fatigue this week. You may be dealing with just kind of taking to your bed, Four of Swords, because you just don't want to deal with something, the devil here. But the devil's in the middle of this reading. You've been trying to shift something, Temperance. You've been asking for angelic assistance. You've been asking for spiritual sustenance. You've been asking for, the universe to help you change and transform a situation that is very heavy for you to carry right now, that you feel trapped and chained by. And the devil can be anything. It can be a codependent relationship. It could be a toxic friendship, a toxic work environment, a thing that you do that's really bad for you. I mean, whatever you'd like this devil to be, but it's usually not good. And then we have this Four of Swords, which is like the escapism, because it gets hard to deal with this all the time, right? I mean, you are trying with this Temperance. So I would say here, we're coming out of this full moon, Mercury going direct, watch the full moon video if you haven't already. You're very sensitive. You're ruled by the moon. You're very sensitive around a full moon. And especially one where it's happening in your 12th house, of things like behind the scenes that you're maybe been wrestling and grappling with. And 12th house can be like deeply karmic situations like that are sometimes represented by the devil, that are, karmic, what is the word I want? Karmic ties, soul contracts that are very heavy. And it feels like it's hard to escape from them for those reasons. So cut yourself a break, I feel, with this Four of Swords. This thing is shifting because the Temperance is here. It's in the process of shifting. Will it shift this week? Not necessarily, but, you also don't want to keep banging your head against the wall to shift something when you really just need to take a time out from it also. Sometimes this can be like the mental surrender of, I'm just not, yes, it can be escapist, but it can also be the mental surrender that I just need a break from something. I have to stop thinking about it because it is driving me crazy. And sometimes when we have that mental surrender, that is when the thing shifts and it's done. So I feel like there's something like that going on for you this week. And just, if you need to take a mental health day, you need to like step away and step out and step back, then that's what you need to do. Okay? That is what you need to do. So don't feel guilty for doing that. All right, Leo, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead. December 15th through the 21st. A quick message for the Leos. What do you need to know? Leo. Knight of Wands. And the Three of Swords. What is this? Three of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles. All right, the kind of vibe I'm getting is you want to kind of run in the opposite direction from something, but you're not going to. You are going to show up and put on a happy face and carry on. Three of Pentacles. You're going to carry on with your plan, even though there's something going on with you. Now, it may have nothing to do with this over here. Like, this is, to me, what I'm feeling is like, this is like you're having to show up to work, even though, and this is just an example, okay? Even though, God forbid, like your cat just died or your puppy just died, like something like that, right? I've had to do that before. I'm not talking about Ariel. I'm talking about a long time ago when I had to actually go to workplace. Like the next day after I lost my very psychic dog that I had. I mean, she was so psychic. Good Lord. She was a Pisces. She was so psychic. I was heartbroken. I had to be there at work anyway. And my boss was not sympathetic. She was a witch. But anyway, I am digressing, Leo. My point is here. See how you're running from this, right? Like you just want to head back home, but you're going to have to go over here. But this is in the middle here. So you could be dealing with a private situation in your life that something's going on with you personally, but you have to show up and carry on anyway. Okay. So that's in the nutshell of what I am feeling here. It could also be something where maybe there is an awareness, or there has been a recent awareness with the full moon in Gemini, of some sort of friendship betrayal or workplace shenanigans, bullying, betrayal, cliquish, mean girls or mean boys at work, being jerky faces. And so there could be some sort of private distaste and upsetness that you're going through because of that, because this is your energy. And the Knight of Wands is very much like, go, go, go. Let's do it. Let's go for it. It's a very dynamic card and it is your energy, but you're like, you're not heading to this. Like, you want to run away from this. It's just so unpleasant. So, you'll be okay. And, sometimes even when we go through the motions, we show up and we go through the motions, that can be helpful. Again, not in every situation, but sometimes. Sometimes you just have to get your box of tissues and cry. That's, the way it is. And I'm not saying that necessarily is going to be your week. Maybe this already happened, this Three of Swords. Maybe there's an anniversary of a heartbreak that's coming up for you this week. And it's very tender. And you're like, the last thing you want to do is having to go out and, be around other people and do the plan and show up to work and la, la, la. And you don't want to. So it can be something like that too. All right. But just know that this will pass. This will pass. And you might find it of benefit to just show up and do the best you can. All right, Virgos, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, December 15th through the 21st. Virgos, what do you need to know, Virgo? All right, let's see. Virgo, we have the Temperance. And we have, what are these cards coming up? This is because of the full moon. I'm getting some wacky cards today. Okay, and a king. All right, so we have big emo scenarios going on here, okay? We have your fourth house of home here. So something may have recently changed in your home that has caused some sort of grief and sadness. Somebody could have left. You could be dealing with the emotions of somebody near you who's lost something, or you're very worried about maybe a water sign. You could also be worried about a Sagittarius. That's also possible with the Sag energy showing up here. So you could be worried about a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be worried about a Sagittarian with this Nine of Swords, which is Virgo 9 energy, right? The nines. So, I think the thing that's important here, because the King of Cups is the last energy, I am feeling that it's important for you to share your feelings with this person, to know, but also to support them, okay? Because they are showing up here and showing up after you. So you could be their agent. You could be their angel. You could be their angel of temperance, their angel of change, their angel of support to help them get through a Nine of Swords moment. You could both be, if, you're together, you could both be going through a Nine of Swords moment if there has been something that changed in your home. Okay, so, and you live together, there could be something like that. So what I'm feeling here is just be emotionally generous and tender with one another this week. Okay, because this too shall pass with the Temperance and the Nine of Swords. It will, right? We have this. Temperance is about change. And also, as best you can, it's not always easy. Okay, as best you can, try to take a spiritual perspective of whatever is going on with this scenario over here. Okay, as I just said, the Leo, this can also be these types of energies. The holiday times are tough for people, because we really remember those who are not here and we wish they are here. So there could be some of that going on as well. Like maybe you're missing a water sign person, and the holidays are kind of making you have that Nine of Swords nighttime anxiety moments, crying and being upset because you really miss them, and it's okay. So be gentle and tender. There's always the dawn of a new day. There's always angelic assistance. Talk to your guides. Do whatever you need to do to tap into spirit right now to get through this, either as a support for somebody else, or as a support for yourself. All right, Libras, let's see what you need to know. December 15th. This Temperance card is coming out like in all the readings. So interesting. Well, it came out for you. You saw it fly. Saw it fly out of the deck. That angel does not want to be in the deck. She wants to be out. All right, Libras, December 15th through the 21st. Let us see. Hangman, Pisces energy. Ace of Wands. Oops. And a Four of Coins. All right. And the Angel of Change. So the Angel of Change is coming this week. Finally releasing you from a situation where you've been kind of stuck in limbo. Maybe you've been waiting for news. Very typical when Mercury's retrograde. Now Mercury's going direct. Maybe the news is coming in. Probably when the moon is in Leo. So that would probably be more towards Wednesday, Thursday, because the full moon Gemini is Sunday, and then I think the moon goes into Cancer Monday, Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday-ish, when the moon is in Leo, and I'm working with Eastern time here, United States. So there could be finally the answer that you want that helps solidify you in some sort of financial way. Like it makes you feel grounded and stable. You're like, okay, now the plan can move forward. The plan is coming together. Okay. Now, this Taurus energy is your 8th house of other people's resources. So could be, again, you were waiting to hear news about a mortgage, a refinance, an investment, your taxes from the insurance people, from your accountant, from et cetera, and so on. Somebody who's supposed to pay you. Okay. Other people's money. So finally, like the check is in the mail. Here's you holding on to the check right there. So it can be something like, oh, finally, I got the tax refund. Finally, I got the monies that I needed. So, after waiting for 12 weeks, right? You could have been waiting for a couple months here, maybe even a year. So there could be the resolution of some sort of financial situation that may have been going on for a full year as well. So I like this Ace of Wands. It's a yes from the universe. You got this, Libra. And I feel grounded, stable, and secure that this has finally come together. And now I can move on from this hangman situation. All right, Scorpio, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead. Quick hit tarot for the Scorpios, December 15th through the 21st. Scorpios. Let us see. Judgment. And the King of Swords. All right, some big decision by the 20th. So by Friday, by the end of the week. What is this 9 of Swords is showing up? Okay. This is what I'm going to say about this. I feel like I need one more because I feel like that 9 of Swords is you're getting your undies in a twist before you know the actual outcome of something. So I want one more card. Let's crack open the deck. There you go. All right. Beautiful. Chariot. Okay. So, because that's what I was really feeling that you're getting your undies in a twist before you even know what the actual decision or outcome is going to be about something. And you're going into worst case scenario mode with the 9 of Swords. But then the Chariot is here. So, all right. So you're waiting on a decision. You're waiting on a judgment. You're waiting on the outcome for a decision that you recently made. Maybe it was a decision you made in Libra season. Okay, so back in October. And, which is about 9 weeks ago. So maybe you're kind of waiting to hear about that. And you're worried because you haven't heard about it. But Mercury's been retrograde. And then we have the Chariot here. So, which is victory, success, and of course, options and choices as well. So I think that you're going to be very pleased with some sort of outcome of a situation. This could be a legal situation. It's possible. Some sort of contract negotiation, something with accountancy, communications project. the writing, speaking, teaching, networking, sales, all those types of things. We have the Cancer energy here, which is your 9th house. So maybe you're waiting on some sort of publishing deal or a contract from an international business or a travel related scenario, or even something about a car or your car with the Chariot showing up here. Or like I said, a trip or a travel. So, it is all's well that ends well. So don't get your undies in a twist. That is a waste of your energy, is what I am feeling. So probably by Friday, decision time, and then move. Hit the ground running. There's going to be something with this Chariot here that's going to move fast once this decision, this judgment, this scenario, the information comes in. It will be all systems go. I know it's the holidays, but it may be that it's going to hit the ground running January 7th after the holidays. You know, I mean, who does anything the last 2 weeks of December? Nobody does, except astrologers and tarot readers, right? Because everybody wants to know about their year ahead. So, okay, yeah, we're working. I don't know. Everybody else is just, you know, whatever. Okay. So of course I'm joking. All right. But you know what I'm saying. All right. So maybe this is like something that gets decided by the end of this week, but then we have 2 weeks of holiday time. So, and then the first week of January is like wasted because New Year's Day is a Wednesday, and then nobody's going to work Thursday, Friday. I mean, you may go to work, your body will show up there, but will anybody's mind be in it? No. So maybe the 7th, that's when something might start really rolling forward for you. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, December 15th through the 21st. Sagittarius, Mercury going direct in your sign. I bet you're happy about that. Let's see. Capricorn and the Sun, the Devil and the Sun. That's an interesting combo. And the 8 of Swords. I can't end on an 8 of Swords. I need another card. All right, let me reshuffle. We're going to get one more card after this 8 of Swords. That's like with Scorpio ended on a 9 of Swords. I couldn't end on that either. All right, let's see. Sag. I got a 9 of Swords. Okay, well, we're moving in an interesting direction here. Okay, we go from the 8 to the 9. You get a bonus. All right, let's pull one more. The tarot's so funny sometimes, isn't it? All right, let's see. The Hierophant. Okay. All right, I have this kind of 2 ways that I'm kind of feeling about this. You have a very clear goal in mind with the Sun, right? You are working toward your happiness in some way in your life. This could be relationship, business, creative. I mean, whatever brings you the Sun in your life right now, like your life force energy, whatever makes it light up. Like maybe you're building a business. Maybe it's something to do with your kids. Maybe it's a creative project, something to travel, whatever it is that is, floating your boat right now. You want that to happen. However, we have the Devil card here. So there is some mindset shift that needs to happen. Now, that is the benefit of having Mercury retrograde in your sign for the last 3 weeks. It's been kind of forcing you, if you use the energies, to re-examine what's going on in your old noggin, Sag, and your thoughts, your feelings. And because was in your first house, your life goals and your purpose and what you're doing and showing up in the world, right? So you've had time to rethink and revisit how you're going to get to this sunshine in your life. This Devil is the 2nd house for you. It's the Capricorn. Okay. And I think there's something here about a mindset shift in terms of your own self-worth, that you are worth this. Okay. So 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Notice we're progressing here, right? You've been maybe stuck in this Devil of, I can't do it, or I can't do anything because I don't have the money yet, or I, don't have this, that, or the other thing, or I'm trapped in some way, whatever it is. And of course it's mental because it's 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords here. There's fears There's analysis paralysis. It's both of those things. And then and that's getting you trapped and stuck in this mindset. But the desire is strong with the sun, and the sun is such a great card, right? But it doesn't overpower necessarily this and this surrounding it, right? It's still there and it's bright, but it's fighting through a lot of shenanigans here. But then we have the Hierophant, which is the commitment energy, which is the spiritual lesson energy, which is, you know, the Taurus. I commit to this. I'm doing this. I am showing up for this. I commit to my goals, to myself. Okay. This is also your 6th house of work and well-being. This is the sun is a well-being card also. So, because your life force energy. So what I am feeling here is this week, you are coming to an understanding that to feel better, this needs to be shifted, right? It's about the commitment to your mental well-being, your spiritual well-being, to pursue this goal that you have and not get dragged back into doubts and fears and I can't do it. And, you know, this happened, that happened, the excuses. And, you know, I mean, yes, sometimes things do happen. But with this showing up here, a lot of it may be just in your own head. Again, this is a general reading. I don't know you personally, so don't take offense and leave me comments that are offensive. Okay, you know, I'm trying to just give you an energetic read here real quick. So commit to your happiness this week. Take these things out of your life, because here's the thing. This can become a habit of thinking. The neural pathways in our brains get configured along these lines, and it can be challenging to snap out of it. But we do have neuroplasticity, which means that we can change the way our brain has been wired. And there's something here where maybe your brain has been wired to, you know, analysis paralysis, the worst case scenarios, and staying stuck and fearful. That can be the devil also. And working against your own best interests. So it is time to commit to your sunshine, commit to your personal growth, commit to your well-being that this sun card can give you. Look who showed up for your reading. All right, Capricorn. Now let's see what you need to know about your week ahead. December 15th through the 21st. Bobo, the Taurus, is here to help out. He's been asleep on the sofa most of the afternoon. All right, Capricorns. He's not going to let me do your reading. He wants attention. All right, let's see. Capricorn. We have a Knight of Cups. Bobo was just doing his Knight of Cups thing. And the 7 of Swords. And the Star. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so what I feel here with this is that you're going to play it a little cool this week. You're going to play it a little cagey, but not in a terrible way. I mean, you have good energies here. Knight of Cups, the Star. I do think the 7 of Swords is your behavior. Okay? I think that there is a meeting. There's somebody who's offering some sort of heartfelt, lovely thing, Knight of Cups. But you're cagey in your heart, the 7 of Swords. It's not that you're lying, okay? You're not lying, but you're just playing it cool. You're kind of playing it a little close to the chest. You're not revealing your full feelings yet. Because you want to see how this thing is going to develop with the Star card. I think it's something good. I think it's something good. That is the Aquarian energy. It's your 2nd house of money. So it could be money related. It could be career related. I'm just getting this feeling like you have your poker face on, you know, Capricorn, you just kind of have that like kind of look. But I do think that something could open up for you. Very nice. I would suggest you let your delight out a little bit, maybe. But you don't have to, of course. But the star card here, there is something that is guiding you toward a new destiny, with something that may be offered this week. Okay, a goodwill gesture, a gift. Maybe you're surprised by a really touching gift that somebody gives you, like that is so healing and wonderful. And it's like, wow, they really get me. They know who I am, right? Because it's your second house of self-worth and values. Like they really see you and value you. And maybe they give you just a gorgeous gift. And it doesn't have to be something expensive. It's more like the idea that they honored you in this way. It could be something handmade, something, very heartfelt, Knight of Cups, that makes you feel very special. But in your heart, you're kind of like, so if that's the case, maybe consider, letting them know what's going on in your heart. But yeah, I think there's something that's going to be opening up for you. You're going to take your time to decide about it. It may be offered this week. Or like I said, there's the inklings, there's the first negotiations, the first communications about something, and you're cautiously optimistic with the Seven of Swords in your heart and the Star card. But I think you do feel good about the potential of something coming into your world this week. And Aquarius, let's see what you need to know about your week ahead, December 15th through the 21st. Let us see. Knight of Cups, Capricorn just got that. And the Six of Swords. And the Four of Coins. That's very interesting. I'm getting I'm getting a little buzz. Getting a little buzz. Too little, too late. That's what I'm feeling. Like there's maybe somebody who's trying to get your attention, whether business or personal. They're trying to get together. They want to offer you something. They want to connect. Knight of Cups. But you're Six of Swordsy here. You're just like, meh. I just, want to keep my own counsel. I want to just, kind of move along and stay true to my values. Okay, so this for me, Four of Coins is a Taurus energy for me. So that is your fourth house of foundation and stability. I think that you're moving toward a more stable situation with something going on in your life. I feel like you don't want to, here's the boat in the Six of Swords, you don't want to rock the boat by whatever this is, the too little, too late. You already kind of made up your mind and you're like, whatever, I'm moving on because my stability is more important to me. So we don't know too much about this Knight of Cups here. We don't know if it's like a situation that is, unhealthy or whatever. But you turned your back on it. I mean, you're just like, no, like it's not working for me. It's not giving me the stability I need in some way, the reliability, the finances, right? It could be something like that. It's not worth it. The Pentacles, it's just not worth it to me to get embroiled in that, because the Six of Swords is interesting because it is mental energy. And of course, you are the Swords energy, Aquarius. So it can just be, I don't need the mental stress and drama from whatever it is you're trying to talk me into or offer me too little, too late. Because remember, what comes before the Six of Swords is the Five of Swords. So there might have been an argument, right? So this maybe somebody's reaching out to reconcile with something. Maybe a family member, because the Four of Coins is showing up and it's Taurus, that is your fourth house of home and family. Maybe, but you're just kind of like over it. You are over it. And you're putting your own mental well-being and your own kind of mental stability, also, if we look at it that way with the earth energy here, ahead of this person's last-minute attempt to reconcile or make a situation better. It really is true. Timing is everything. And the too little too late phenomenon is, it just leaves a terrible taste in the mouth, right? It's just so like, okay, now that I'm leaving, right? Now that I'm leaving, you're finally getting your act together, but you're still not really offering that much. So I'd rather just move on. I'd rather just move on, you know, and enjoy my stability without your emotional shenanigans. And Pisces, let's see what you need to know about your week ahead, December 15th through the 21st. Pisces, let us see. Pisces peoples, what is going on? Ooh, the Empress. Oh, and a Four of Wands. Isn't that lovely? And a Four of Swords. Okay. Well, I think that you're going to be living large this week. Until the end of the weekend, you're going to be like, I need a rest. Okay. So we have the Empress, which is the Taurus energy, which is your third house of your community, your neighborhood. It's the office people. We have the Four of Wands, which of course is the party card. So I think like you could be making plans to party with your mom. You'd be making plans to get together with your mom or sister or an aunt. Some strong female energy. Again, it can just be the energy, a female energy that is loving and kind and generous and nurturing. And because this is a group card, I mean, it could be like your gal pals, right? You're just like getting together for your holiday soiree and hangout time. There might be a hangover. Okay. It's Four of Swords. I mean, she's got her head on her, like, you know, so if you are, of course, enjoying the beverages of the season, do that responsibly, of course. And also stay hydrated and, you know, take an Uber or whatever. But you probably are going to be enjoying yourself. I mean, even if you're not imbibing holiday beverages, there's still the sugar hangover, right? So just pace yourself. But I feel like there's some really just gorgeous opportunities for you to connect, to have a good time in the week ahead. And what I would encourage you, if you are alone, and you know, many of us are alone at the holidays, or it's just us and our cat, right? If you're alone, get out there, enjoy, like take yourself out like a best friend would, or a mom would, or an aunt would, right? The Empress. Enjoy yourself. Go to a holiday craft fair, go to a holiday bazaar or market, or just go walk downtown with the holiday lights or something like that. Like, and then treat yourself to, you know, a pastry or coffee at your little bistro in the neighborhood or whatever. Like, just really embrace that loving, nurturing energy of the festivities. I mean, that is the Four of Wands, the festivities of the holiday season. And then if you need a nap afterwards, you take a nap. It's okay. All right. So I think this is really, really lovely energy for the week ahead. Bobo agrees. He has a Pisces moon. He's always in the mood to party, especially with the party mix. Not a sponsored video, but he loves his party mix. So take a floofy leaf out of Bobo's book and enjoy a little bit of party time for yourself, Pisces, in the week ahead. Okay? So thank you so much for joining me for your quick hit tarot for the week ahead of December 15th through the 21st. Bobo made a few cameos throughout the videos, and that was fun. But yeah, we love you guys. And if you can leave me a comment, let me know what's going on for you, how your week is going. Remember, we are coming off that full moon in Gemini and Mercury going direct finally again. So just be easy with yourself, be gentle with yourself this week, and always, use the energies as you see fit. More videos will be forthcoming. So stay tuned for those. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already, the bell, all those things. So hopefully you'll get the notifications when the videos are released, because I am gearing up for the big filming extravaganza for your January readings, and also some 2025 year ahead readings. So you don't want to miss those. So more news forthcoming on the horoscope book, Perfect Timing for 2025, coming toward the end of the week. So stay tuned for that. Also, love you guys so, so much. And, you know, it's been really fun. As I said to Gemini in the Gemini portion of today's reading, that Gemini full moon is right there. I could see it. Well, I think it kind of moved now. But when I started the reading, it was right there. And it was shining down into this area the whole time doing these readings for you guys. So I feel very aligned with the cosmic energies right now. So I hope that came out in the videos, that La Luna blessed us with some intuitive insights. So love you guys. Have a great week. Bobo and I will see you again soon. Stella Wild, signing out. You're going to say goodbye to the people? You're going to purr in the microphone? You're going to purr? You have such a good purr.